it's Kathy with Fantastic Hobbies, coming on here with a little bit of a project share, and then I was going to show you, I did go to Michael's and I found a Michael's that had the value sets of ribbon. So I was going to show you what I saw of that. So let's just hop into that first. Okay, that looks like they've added some new bundles of trim. They've had these for a while, but I love those bundles. But here are the value sets of ribbons. The first sets look to be like the same things, just different in different colors. And then they had everything from sheer ribbons to wider ribbons to narrower ribbons. There's a ruffle ribbon, glitter, rickrack, checked. And look, they even have some disco cowgirl. I guess these will be seasonal maybe down here. Okay, I thought those value sets of ribbons were great, and I'll probably do another Halloween hunting video soon, but I've been just a little bit busy this week at work, and I usually sometimes will go at lunch for that. But let me show you what I've been working on. So mainly it's been Halloween, but before we get to that, I'm kind of running behind on this, but I'm doing my my little notebook, composition notebook for, let's see, this is June, July, August. And I started on this yesterday. I'm running way behind on it. And I keep making, I was working on it last night too, and I kept just making mistakes. So I'm really frustrated with myself. I kept cutting everything too short, or this back, here's the back. I'm using the carnival paper, and I'm kind of like distressing it a little bit to make it look, I don't know, I'm in Halloween mode, so kind of creepy. But I kept, this is the second attempt of me making a tuck pocket back here. And I glued it down. The first time was too short, and the second time, no, actually this is the third time, because I put glue on it the first time all over. And then the second time I cut it too short. And now the third time I put glue all over it again, and I stuck it down, and I was like, oh, what did I just do? So I think it was too late. Maybe me working in the evenings is not a good thing, because look, I even cut this one short. So I got to figure out something to do here, maybe a little bit of washi tape or something on that. Still have to put my pocket there, so it's a work in progress. I haven't got much farther than that. I just kind of gave up on, at that point I gave up on it last night. But I think it's going to turn out really cute. I'm using the Michael's Carnival paper for that. Was that what it was called? No, sorry. That was called Summer Fair, what I was using for that. And then I did open my Halloween, what I have in my Halloween papers. And there's a few here that I think they're cute, but I want them to kind of go out of my stash. But these are really, really cute. So I've been trying to think of some things to do with it, to knock it out. I did make this cute little, I call it a folder notebook. Now, this tutorial was from Treasure Books, and she made one that was like a lot larger, and I made a smaller version. I just had to alter it a little bit because my paper is directional. So when it came to the pockets, I had to make like a like an edge there, and just trim off the paper and reattach the pocket. But I think it turned out okay the way I did it. And I've just got some paper in here, and of course my measurements were off on this paper too. So I don't know what's been going on with me lately. I can't get that correct. And so yeah, I think it turned out really, really cute. So that is that one. And then The cut aparts in this Mysterial DC WV set, the cut aparts were like these little small things, small, I guess 3x3s. So I trimmed them down just a little bit, and I made them into cards. And actually, you know, I'm thinking these could just be good, like a journal to put in journals. You know, I could put some envelopes with them, sure, but I just thought that would make really good journal spots too. You could, you know, glue like the pocket, and that's a tuck spot, and then you could put, and I thought about just taking some white paper and attaching, you know, gluing that down here, and you got journaling areas. Now some of the bases are white, so I wouldn't have to do that, but instead of using them for really cards. So that's an idea going forward. And then so far I have cut down, I was just trying to think of some things that like really would eat this paper. And I think that 6x6 like cinch notebooks would be really cute. So I went through and cut some down into 6x6. So I've got 2 of those coming along. And then I have, I cut down, I think this is a 4x5 size. Just a soft backed little notebook with the purple paper. I still have a lot of cutting to do on that. I have that started. So I think I have a good start on smashing this paper pad, but I still got a while to go. So I'll keep you up to date on what I'm doing, and I will see you guys on the next one.